Whoo, wait, listen. Y'all know that I record after the gym when I'm most inspired because there's so much chit chat conversation going on, and I'm nosy. And I was listening to a woman explain to a man her sanity and her peace of mind in her single life, and everything she said just about this man wouldn't believe, and it really hit me heavy. And here's the reality. Here's what I understand now as a woman who's almost 50 fucking years old in 4 months. And I realized that men historically, since the day of Adam, have convinced themselves and try to convince women that their sole existence is to serve them, to pleasure them, to support them, to help them, to satisfy the flavor of whatever it is that's going to appease to them, right? And it makes sense to me now in 2026. Why is it that men choose to condemn, indignify, disrespect, belittle, and even tell women they're liars when a woman says, I am happy single? It's the reason why men condemn and tell women you're lying when she says, I'm abstinent. I don't have a necessity to be spreading my vagina all over the community because my life is whole, happy, complete, and fulfilled. And let's be honest, toys have batteries. They don't die out. They don't go limp. We have so much sexual gratification from using our hands and our toys and our imagination that reality is most men can't even bring a woman to a full O because most women fake it any fucking way. But when you got a toy that never stops, that plays on the flavor of your desires, because here's the other problem is that men don't believe that women are entitled to the pleasures of sex, right? So when a man hears a woman say, if I'm single and I'm not in a committed relationship and I want to enjoy the intimacy, the pleasures, the sensory feelings of sexual intimacy with someone I trust, or entertain an experience that has been on my bucket list, I'm a single woman. The fuck, I can do that. But what they'll do is they'll play on a woman's morality. They'll try to indignify and disrespect her and say, well, if you're single, that means that you're giving vagina to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, which is not true. But reality is women are adults. They're fucking grown and they have the rights to life's pleasures, and men deflect their morality or lack of. They deflect their lack of self-respect, lack of integrity, and their lack of being able to be single, right? And be disciplined enough to actually work on themselves emotionally, mentally, financially, psychologically, physically, and spiritually, and stay in a space of self. Men cannot do that. Most men cannot handle that space. But when they encounter a woman that has, will, and can, oh my fucking gosh, you're a liar. You know that you're not really celibate. You know that you're miserable single. You know that when you go to bed at night in your pajamas and you're alone in the bed, you are miserable. And this is what men have tried to convince women to believe, and for women to act on, and for women to absorb and process in an effort to keep you compartmentalized in a space of needing a man. And as long as a man can convince you that you're not happy without him, that everything about you is only to serve him, then they will slide that game. They will manipulate their language. They will give you a fucking word salad to have you doubting, am I really happy in my single space? I'm traveling the world. I'm getting educated. I'm getting knowledge. I'm getting physically stronger, mentally stronger. My physique is improving. My skin has improved. My sleep is incredible. My social life is incredible. I've reconnected with friends, family. I have a better parental relationship with my kids. And I'm doing all this shit absent of a fucking romantic connection. And men will try to make you doubt that all of this is true. Because they can't do it. Because they're not capable. They don't have the fucking extension of capacity. Because they've convinced themselves that unless they're getting fucking validation from a woman, even a woman they don't fuck with, even a woman they don't want to be with, even a woman that he's using as a void filler, a space holder, and a fucking lapdog is better than nothing at all. Because most men cannot fucking handle doing the work that it takes to be incredible human beings, fathers, and men in their single space. So they get upset. And this is why they share the comments as in, marriage is not for happiness. So if I, a man, can convince you, the woman that I chose, I said yes at the altar in testimony, my friends, my family, my co-workers, my kids, my religious leader, and my God, if I can convince you that marriage is not for happiness, then I won. Because as a man, if I can convince you of that, then I can cheat on you. I could commit infidelity, I could lie, I can abuse you, I could put hands on you, I could manipulate you, I can take advantage of you. Why is that? Because I've already programmed you to believe that as a wife and as a woman, this is not about happiness. So if I can force you to maintain programming that, okay, if it's not for happiness, then I guess I'm just doing my wifely duties. No, I'm not happy when he cheats. No, I'm not happy when he lies. No, I'm not happy when he ignores me, overlooks me, stops dating me. No, I'm not happy when he's not affectionate anymore. No, I'm not fucking happy when he's not helping with the kids, the house. I am doing this in pure misery. But guess what? This man has convinced me that being married is not for fucking happiness. So this is how it's supposed to be. And women will stay in those fucking marriages and in the space of misery, despair, agony, anger, frustration, confusion, and doubt, and will wither fucking away while he's doing him. Entertaining his hobbies, his friendships with his boys, having his affairs, going where he wants, taking advantage of his careers, traveling where he needs to with his job, and all in the meantime and in between time, you are fucking withering away. Because whether you're single, committed, or married, a man will have you believing that your sole purpose is to serve him. And if you got to do it in absolute agony and fucking misery, then so be it. That's your fucking job. You, baby girl, yes, you, baby girl, was born to serve the fucking man. And that's what they will have you fucking believing. So when you are single and these men see that you are in good mental shape, financial shape, physical shape, aesthetic shape, credit shape, spiritual shape, psychological shape, they fucking are in pure disbelief. This must be a game. You must be lying. There's no fucking way it's true. You just telling us that to have us believing that, but in reality, you really need us because these fucking men are weak. They're absent-minded. They're narrow-minded. They don't have enough stretch capacity, and they cannot deal with discomfort, and it cannot deal with not having external validation. Men cannot deal with the idea that they are useless when they are the bottom of the barrel because they haven't done enough to be able to actually be enough to serve a woman respectfully, with integrity, with monogamy, with support, love, to share the responsibilities of leadership, protection, and provision. No, no, no. This is why single women constantly get condemned. And God forbid she's an older single woman, because now this woman is whole, happy, complete, and full of fucking wisdom. She knows the bullshit before he parts his lips. She sees the drama and the red flags before she even sees him coming. And that's not a woman you can manipulate. That's not a woman you can mislead, use. That's not a woman you're going to take advantage of, because the first fucking sign of her space, her peace, her sanity, her sanctity being disrupted, you're going to fucking get put out the door. You're going to get discarded, Mr. fucking man. So baby girl, I say to you, if you're listening to this video, to any fucking woman on planet Earth, don't let any fucking man on planet Earth, friend, family, or fucking foe, convince you that as a single woman, you're not allowed to the pleasures of life. That there's no way you could be satisfied, happy, whole, and fulfilled in your single space. That is the best time for you to exercise the muscles of the happiness of life. You will become the best version of yourself to then be the best version of a wife, a girlfriend, or fiance, if and when that opportunity presents itself with a man that has actually taken the time in his single space, has the discipline to stay single, keep his body, his penis, his fucking false thoughts, his poor health, and actually turn those poor habits, behaviors, and mentality around. And when you encounter yourself with that man is when you know that you are prepared to share something incredible. Otherwise, go live your fucking best life. Go get your bag. Go get your education. Go get that social life. Go travel the fucking world. Go get them toys. Go enjoy yourself, baby fucking girl. And if you should so happen to be in a relationship or marriage where you are being dragged through the fucking mud, then you know what I'm trying to say without having to say it. Yes, you, baby girl. You only get one thing called life one time. You, baby girl, have got to do better.